I thought I would begin with a poem that has a sport theme. It was inspired by a memory of playing Babe Ruth baseball many, many years ago in my hometown, Woodbury, Connecticut. And after practice, one summer evening, we were told in our uniforms we would go to a wake at the local funeral home. One of the players, a friend, had a car accident and had died. And shortly before the car accident, he had done something heroic. Most of my baseball friends and other friends had gone on a camping and a fishing trip to Sandy Hook, to the Pototuck River, which was a great trout fishing river, and my patrol had a fire that got out of control. It was a very windy day, and wind blew the flames into this dry field and burned quite a few tents, burned a lot of the field, and the fire was approaching brush piles and the woods. And if the fire had hit the brush pile and the woods, we would have been in real trouble. Ray, our friend, ran across the river with an Indian pump, which, I don't know, many of you know what an Indian pump is. It's like a big steel container you carry on your back, and it's like a huge squirt gun. And he put out the fire. Otherwise, it would have been a disaster. And so I was imagining us in our baseball uniforms in a painting by Norman Rockwell. That's how it began. So, first wake. I had never been to a wake before. First wake. Norman Rockwell could have painted us that day, lacing high tops beside the hearse, pink bazooka bubbles popped on our lips, half moons of sweat on our baseball shirts. We had just finished practice in the dust beyond the fence. Our catcher asked, "Where will Ray go now?" Our coach called us to the air-conditioned dark, the lilies and candles flickering above the open casket. I followed others to our second baseman, his hair glazed black above his marble face. I closed my eyes, folded my hands by my chest, and listened to my breathing. Later, Ray's dad asked how many trout we'd caught on our trip to Sandy Hook. Dabbing her eyes, his mom apologized for all we'd lost in the campsite fire. I told her Ray had saved what he could with his Indian pump. On our way home, we stopped at the bent guardrail where Ray had flipped his Corvair, burning a farmer's field, and I couldn't think of anything more to say.